Good morning, Winthrop Vikings. Today is Friday, January 16th, and it's a day 2 schedule.
I'm James.
And I'm Jackson.
And
this is Wake Up Winthrop.
As you all know, midterms are next week, and everyone is doing their very best to study.
The issue is, I have no idea how I'm supposed to study.
If only there was someone to provide tips and tricks on how to properly study for these upcoming tests. Oh wait, there is!
It's a good thing we have Mia here to provide some midterm study tips.
Hi, I'm Mia with Wake Up Winthrop, and today we'll be discussing how to study for midterms.
Midterm season is well underway and it's time to start studying. Midterms can be stressful and can feel overwhelming for students, with multiple exams, deadlines, and responsibilities all happening at once. It is easy to feel anxious. It's important to remember that feeling stressed during midterms is normal. You're not alone, but taking things one step at a time can help ease tensions. Here are 5 overall tips I recommend to guarantee a successful midterm outcome.
I just want to wish you good luck on your midterms. You're all going to do perfectly well. You're going to do a great job. And my advice to you is to break down your learning into smaller units and focus on active learning. You do that and you won't go wrong. But regardless of what happens, good, bad, or ugly, I'm very proud of the kids of this school.
Sleep well, take breaks, and eat healthy. Studying nonstop can actually lead to burnout, so short breaks are very useful in keeping your mind fresh. Getting enough sleep helps with your memory and focus, and eating a good meal actually helps with your brain power.
Tip when it comes to midterms and preparing would definitely be know what's on the exam. You know, for a lot of your classes, there's going to be a lot of content that might not be on the test itself, so make sure if your teacher hasn't made it super clear, you know, that you are actually reviewing and going over the contents that will be on the assessment. They should have a number of different resources available that will really direct your studying and make sure, which would then make sure you are actually covering what you need to cover.
A good tip for studying for midterms is to create a study schedule. What days you'll be studying for each subject, writing down how long you'll study each day for said topic. Spreading your work over time reduces the stress and helps you remember more than last-minute cramming.
Another tip for studying for midterms is prioritizing key topics. New class outlines, learning objectives, or past quizzes to identify what is most likely to be on the exam. Spend extra time on harder or more important material.
Other methods of studying include the Feynman technique and the Pomodoro technique. The Feynman technique is a powerful learning method that focuses on understanding over memorization by explaining a concept in simple terms as if teaching it to a child, then identifying the gaps in your knowledge. The Pomodoro technique is a time management method that uses a timer to break work into focused 25-minute intervals called Pomodoros. The Pomodoros are separated by short 5-minute breaks to improve focus, reduce burnout, and manage tasks effectively. These techniques and tips could help increase productivity and reduce procrastination when studying. We caught up with some students and teachers to get an insight of what they do to prepare and tips they may have for the upcoming midterm exams.
For midterms, I'm just gonna try to study all the terms that I'm not really familiar with, and then other than that, just review a little bit, and that's it.
My tip is just, I like to use Book It because that's really, it's like a game and it feels like you're not studying. And you need to get sleep, you need to eat, and I think we're all gonna do great. And it's only worth 10% of our grade, so yay.
My midterm study tip is to look up YouTube videos.
My tip for studying for midterms is to just pray to God because I don't believe in studying.
Usually I just say a prayer or look over the material once and try my best.
Just go over your notes and pray.
Advice would be to review all of your notes and your homework and practice questions from the semester and create like a summary for each unit or for each chapter. And then definitely do the study guides that your teachers give you. And if you're in an AP class, definitely use AP Classroom to practice questions.
Studying is doubting your ability to perform under pressure. I don't study, I'm an NHS and Pastor type. Don't study at all. Just show up, take the test, you'll do good.
Thank you to all interviewed. Good luck with your midterms and study hard. Now back to Jackson and James in the studio.
Thanks, Mia, for those study tips. Now I can ace the midterms.
In other news, as the weather clears up, Winthrop athletes are warming up.
We go to Thomas for all the latest news on our teams.
Hi, I'm Thomas with Wake Up Winthrop. Today we're here recapping all of our winter sports as they hit the halfway points of their season. Today, we'll be interviewing pivotal center Bertie Klein to find out more about how the hockey team is doing and how they're prepared for the upcoming game.
Season's going good so far, but we just keep flatlining. We win some games, then we lose some games, but we need to start trending in the right direction immediately. Some goals for the season are to clinch NEC, go on a winning streak, and make a far run in the playoffs. Some teams I'm looking forward to playing are Masco and Gloucester. It's always a gritty battle with them, and it's a great rivalry between those teams.
The girls' hockey team is off to an amazing start after big wins against tough teams like their 4-1 win against Medford and 4-0 win against Burlington. Their 5-2-2 record has been led by captain Avelina Koff, leading forward Angela Costa, and an underclassman Nora Zaffini. The team hopes to continue their NEC dominance. Their upcoming game is this Saturday at the Dorothy Tabbitt Rink in Gloucester at 4 p.m. They already beat Gloucester 4-0 in Winthrop. We caught up with Avelina to find out how they're preparing for the next game.
Our season thus far has been going good. We are 4-2-2. We've had a tough game against Peabody, but we're looking forward to going against Beverly to get back at it. So far this season, the 8th graders as a whole, and Nora and Abby, Angela, have been a great help this season. We're looking to beat Beverly to have a chance at winning the NEC. I think our team has a shot of making a good playoff run.
The basketball team has started the season to an interesting start, facing tough opponents but coming out on top, like in their 55-43 win against East Boston and 80-44 win against Excel Academy. These scores come from leading scorer Noah Beersdorfer, captain Nick Correa, junior Desmond Cassidy, and freshman Lucas Souza. Their next game is today at home, where they face a tough NEC matchup against a strong Gloucester team. Make sure to check out the boys as they tip off at 7. Today, we caught up with Desmond to find out how they're preparing for the next game.
We're 2-5 right now. We've been playing some tough teams. We just got to be more consistent. Some people that have stepped up is definitely Joe Skit and Lucas. They've just been balling. Joe Skit's been hitting shots. Lucas is contributing everywhere. Teams we're looking forward to play, definitely Saugus again. That was a tough loss, and Salem again.
The girls' basketball team has come out to an ample start, having big wins against tough NEC matchups in Saugus and Gloucester. After facing multiple formidable opponents, their current record stands at 3-6. The season has been led by captains Polly, Bailey, and Amina, as well as underclassmen Holly, Lila, who have all been stepping up. Their next game is today against Gloucester at Gloucester High School at 6 p.m. We caught up with Captain Bailey and Amina to find out more about how they'll spark a moment into this season.
I think our season is going very well, and we are 3-5 right now.
We recently had a big win over Saugus, and we're really excited to play Gloucester and Swampscott again. Alex has definitely been stepping up. She's been getting big minutes and making big baskets in defensive plays.
The person who's really leading the team very well, I would say, is Polly Siotis, the queen herself.
The track team is off to a great start in their meets, having multiple people getting top placements in various events, with 2 top placements from Captain Thomas D'Amico, Chelsea Long, and Liam Kenny. Their upcoming meet is on January 14th against a solid Beverly team at Swampscott High School. Today we caught up with Thomas D'Amico to see how he's preparing for their next meet.
The season's going good. We have a 1-2 record. We got a big win against Saugus. We're looking to improve.
The boys team has a lot of great chemistry. We all really work well and we all push each other, so it really motivates us to do better.
Our goals are to win more games as the season goes on and for everyone to PR every single meet.
My goal is I want to try to make states for the 600 and long jump.
Looking forward to a race against Gloucester, Peabody, Danvers, just a bunch of teams that we can beat and hopefully get another win on the record.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to playing Gloucester and Beverly because they're a good team and they have people we can pace with in our races, so I'm looking forward to that.
The gymnastics team has come out to a hot start with their first 2 meets, having very close scores against tough opponents like Masco and Bishop Fenwick. These close scores were led by Captain Zoe Ray, as well as underclassman Macy Warstack. The next meet is today at 8 p.m. against a strong Hamilton-Wedham team at Winthrop Gymnastics Academy. We caught up with Captain Zoe Ray to find out how she's preparing for the next meet.
The season's been going pretty good so far. We just had a really good win against Bishop Fenwick. Our routines are coming along nicely, and we've got a lot of new skills going on. My 2 goals for the team this year is to 1, make sectionals again, and 2, to have a meet where no one falls off beam. Having Saugus on our team the past 2 years has been really helpful. Callie's a really good gymnast, and having her on the team definitely boosts our difficulty level a lot.
Thank you, and good luck to every single team in their upcoming games. Now back to James and Jackson in the studio.
Thank you, Thomas, for that sports recap.
Be sure to support all our teams by going to every game.
Today, after school at 2, the women's basketball team takes on Winchester.
While both hockey teams play on Saturday. The girls play at Burlington at 4, and the boys play Peabody at 7:30. The gymnastics teams also has a meet at Masco at 12 o'clock.
I don't know about you, but I feel like Wake Up Winthrop is missing something. Something we had last year.
Really? What is it?
The beef!
You know, I agree. We really need something like last year's beef to add a little spice in these episodes.
Well, why don't we honor the beef's legacy with a new food review?
That's a great idea. Here's Ryan with a review of Wingstop.
Welcome to Ryan Balla's Food Review, where today we'll be reviewing the spices of Wingstop. They are notorious for being extreme and gut-wrenching, but Wingstop in general is beloved by the community. There are 12 distinct spices, and all of them come with their own levels of spice and wondrous tastes. But today, me and my friends will be tasting some of the spices, including the notorious atomic spice. I'm not sure how am I going to react to this, but for it being extremely spicy, I have doubts in my tolerance.
My name's Joe. I'm having the honey rub in my chicken. I got it's the medium of the spice. I'm gonna have the atomic later, which is the spiciest right here. But I'm enjoying this first.
How good is it?
Very good. I'm Nick Banchino, 6 feet. I drive, single ready to mingle, and I got the 6-piece combo, 3 garlic prawn, 3 lemon. Let's get into it. Crunchy. Not a lot of flavor from the actual sauce, but I like the little bits of parm. Let's try it with the ranch. The flavor, plus like the sweetness of the ranch. It feels like a buttermilk ranch. Let's now try the lemon pepper. Very much complements the lemon pepper flavor. I like the little kick. Let's try it without the ranch. Now let's just try and fry. Crunchy fries. I like the little bit of salt they have on it. Overall, I rate the meal 8 out of 10. I'm Nick Banchino, 6 feet tall. I drive. Today I'm trying the bone-in wings with a rub with ranch.
Is it good? Better be.
Hey, it's me, Ryan Balla, food reviewer. Today we are eating the Korean spicy Q over here. As you can see, I'm eating the chicken sandwich. As you can see here, got all that Korean dip in there. And I'm about to take a bite out of this right now. 3, 2, 1.
How is it?
It's good. Oh. Today we're eating the atomic spiced chicken. As you can see, this looks deathly saucy. And I'm about to take a bite out of this. Bottoms up, Joe. This is the spiciest they have here. Tough. I like the spice though.
And this isn't anything, bro. Wingstop, I'm disappointed. This isn't spicy at all. I have a spice tolerance of like a 5-year-old, and this is still fine. I don't know, I didn't like it. Never mind, it's starting to cook. It's starting to cook, actually.
No, there isn't. There's no way they make it sound flavorful.
No.
My name is Nick Banchino. I'm about 6 feet tall. I drive, and today I tried the Wingstop in Revere. I quite liked it. I had the garlic parm and lemon pepper little boneless wings. I thought they were very good. I also tried the Louisiana hot rub. Regular wings. I thought the bone-in wings, or the boneless wings, were crunchy with good flavor. And I thought the bone-in wings were juicy and a crispy skin.
So yeah, I was joking earlier. I don't have the spice tolerance of a 5-year-old's, but it is still pretty bad, I'd say, for the average person who has a lot of spice. I do like spicy food, but I don't have a ton of spicy food. I would give the Wingstop spicy food, honestly, maybe a 7 out of 10. It was delicious, but it wasn't very spicy. They could have done a lot better. And that was the spiciest. It doesn't get any spicier than that. So, yeah, our spiciest one, disappointing. I found it very delicious though, and I really enjoyed the less spicy ones.
In my opinion, I really liked the Korean spicy chicken sandwich. I thought the sriracha on it was really tasty, and I like the Korean food overall. However, the spice was very mild, and in my opinion, it's definitely like an 8 out of 10. I'd recommend it for spice, but if you want to go extreme, I don't really recommend it. The atomic sauce, that stuff was nothing. It wasn't anything crazy. Today's food review was a bomb, but I think my bathroom will become a bomb itself after eating some of the hot stuff we tried today. If you want to see more of my god-awful videos, make sure to like and subscribe for more content, and stay tuned for the next videos. Thanks for watching.
You know, I've never been one for spicy food, but that chicken looks good.
Agreed. Unfortunately, that concludes this week's episode of Wake Up Winthrop.
Remember, period 4 midterms are on Tuesday, so be sure to study up.
I have AP Calculus. That's going to be so hard.
Well, you better get studying. That's all for us here, and remember,
Roll Vikes.